What young ballerina doesn't have a Degas print in her room? To be honest, I'm not sure I want to spoil that. Degas' The Ballet Class is representative of hundreds of ballet pictures that Degas created. An arc of ballerinas commences with the two that provide the strongest contrasts on the left, their white dresses contrasting with the dark piano and dark green bow. Our eyes quickly follow the arc and arrive at the ballet master. The master himself is the focal point of all the other eyes in the painting. Well, I say all, but that is just a first impression. We quickly see that almost all of the other ballerinas are preoccupied. One scratching her back, one adjusting her earring, another possibly biting her nails, one stretching her neck, one adjusting her shoulder strap, one wiping her brow, two having a chat. In fact, despite our initial impression of a master commanding the centre of the action, perhaps he really only holds the attention of the one doing her exercise for him. Right at the back we see another lady, not someone in costume, consoling somebody. Perhaps she has just experienced the sharp tongue of the master and an older part of the entourage needs to help her cope. To complete our tour, we see at the front a watering can and, yes, a small dog. A little injection of humour, perhaps. Degas' composition is striking. The strong verticals of the window and edge columns add strength, and the diagonal floorboards lead us to the master, while the swirl of white costumes adds action and movement around him. Degas painted many pictures of the theatre. His art seems to fit well into the Impressionism movement, but he did not accept the label. His paintings often have striking and unusual angles. Almost always they were backstage or at rehearsals. The dance class at the Metropolitan Museum is a sister painting to the ballet class, having the same instructor, Jules Perrault, a friend of Degas. The ballet was more than artistic expression. In various of Degas' other painting we sometimes see men looking on. They don't seem to be a part of the practice. In Dances, Pink and Green, Degas has placed a very shadowy form, the top hat making it clear he is male, and his position behind the pillar showing us he is not one of the dancers. Unfortunately, by Degas' time, the ballet had become seedy. Ballet was often used as an interlude at opera. One of the reasons it was popular was that the male audience would find the uncovered legs of interest, not something they would typically see. The 1960s were still another 80 years away, and this was as close as an audience member might get to the female form. Subscribers to the opera or friends of the opera might even get more access. At the practice room or at the stage rehearsals at the Paris Opera, it was not uncommon for men to be looking on, and Degas captures this. Here is the rehearsal of the ballet Onstage, another lively and action-filled painting from Degas. But there on the side we see a couple of gentlemen taking the opportunity to watch. Degas himself was wont to paint unusual angles, not just overhead views like this one, but also unexpectedly frank leg stretches like Before the Ballet. And this one, dancers practicing at the Barre. Two ballerinas are testing and working on the angle of their leg stretches. Ballet is hard work on the body, and Degas is more intent on capturing this effort and pain than just happy on-stage scenes. Back to our main painting. While we quickly focus on the master, his gaze towards the dancer in front of the mirror also becomes our gaze. She's executing her turn for the master, intent and concentrated, but also working on the effortless look on her face that ballet dancers cultivate. Her toes are both expertly pointed, her arms seemingly relaxed. All of this effort for art. I'm speaking of the ballerinas. But Degas too. He haunted these practice sessions making multiple drawings before executing lively works like these. And now we have for posterity a window into another world, a lively world expertly captured, a slice of real life. Do you have a Degas with ballerinas hanging as a print on one of your walls? Let me know. In the meantime, take a moment to appreciate the composition, the skill and the action with which Degas imbues his works. Art not just imitating life, but amplifying it, so our attention is rewarded by not missing any part of a world now gone. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press like. If you want to be notified when I put out more reactions to great art, please subscribe. See you next time.